There's a fruit sitting quietly in your kitchen right now that most men believe is helping their heart. But for men over 60, it might be doing the exact opposite, draining testosterone, slowing circulation, and silently robbing your vitality. It's not something exotic. In fact, most people think it's a symbol of good health. Yet time and again, when my patients remove it from their diet, I watch their energy, drive, and performance return in ways that surprise even them. I'm Dr. Sophia Jain, and for over 2 decades, I've worked with men in their 60s, 70s, and beyond. Men who thought their best days were behind them, and helped them rediscover the vitality they thought was gone for good. And let me tell you, when a man starts eating with intention instead of habit, his body can rebound faster than he ever imagined. Here's the truth most people never hear. Not all fruits are good for aging men. Some fruits, despite their reputation, can actually trigger estrogenic effects, cause blood sugar spikes, and block the production of nitric oxide, the very molecule responsible for strong, lasting erections. But there's good news too. There are 4 humble fruits that can repair your blood flow, raise testosterone naturally, and reignite your stamina and confidence. Today, we're going to uncover both sides, the 4 fruits to avoid after 60 and the 4 fruits to eat daily to restore the energy and confidence every man deserves. But here's the part that really caught my attention, and it might surprise you too. The most powerful fruit for men over 60 isn't some rare superfood or expensive supplement. It's something so simple that nearly every man could add it to his day starting tomorrow. And studies show it can boost circulation, hormone balance, and energy by over 40% in just a few weeks. Before we dive in, I want to hear from you. Tell me your age and where you're watching from in the comments right now. I personally read every single comment and want to know your story. Drop it below. All right, let's get started and see which fruits are draining you and which ones can bring your strength and drive back. Let's start with the first fruit to avoid. Number 1, grapes. You know, grapes seem harmless, right? Small, sweet, packed with antioxidants. Everyone thinks they're healthy. But for men over 60, especially if your hormones are already shifting, grapes can quietly work against you. Most grapes out there aren't just grapes. They're coated with pesticides and chemicals to keep them looking perfect. And a lot of those chemicals actually act like estrogen in your body. That means your natural testosterone has to fight an uphill battle. The effects don't hit all at once. You might notice a softer belly, lower sex drive, slower recovery after exercise, weaker circulation, and suddenly you're blaming age for all of it, when really it could be what you're eating. Take Alan, for example. He's 67 and loved snacking on grapes every day, thinking they were helping his heart. Once we swapped those grapes for organic berries and a little pomegranate, his mornings started feeling lighter. Within 3 weeks, his energy came back, his confidence returned, and even his performance in the bedroom improved. I'm not saying you have to cut grapes out forever. Just make sure they're organic. Keep it to a small handful and skip the grape juice. It's basically sugar water with chemicals. After 60, even tiny hormone shifts make a big difference. A little extra estrogen, a bit of inflammation, it all adds up. Protect your testosterone like it's gold, because that's the fuel for your energy, your drive, and your strength. Number 2, canned fruit cocktails. Those little colorful fruit cups look so innocent, right? Soft, sweet, easy to eat, and perfect to pop alongside your morning pill. But here's the thing most men don't see. They're basically sugar bombs with a side of chemicals. It's not really the fruit that's the problem. It's the syrup or juice it's sitting in. Most of the time, it's loaded with high fructose corn syrup or concentrated juice that hits your blood like a hammer. Your insulin spikes, your nitric oxide, that's the stuff that keeps your blood vessels open and flowing, drops, and suddenly your energy and circulation take a dive. And yes, that can quietly affect your performance too. Over the years, all those sugar hits can inflame your arteries, stress your liver, and even nudge your estrogen higher. It's a triple whammy that drains your vitality without you even noticing. I had a patient, Raymond, 72, who ate canned fruit every morning for over a decade. He thought he was doing something healthy. When we swapped it out for fresh kiwi and blueberries, his energy shot up, his focus returned, and within a month, he noticed his intimacy improving naturally. And even the light syrup or no sugar added ones aren't much better. That fruit often sits on shelves for months, bleached, stripped of fiber, and waiting to hit your system all at once. Without the fiber, your blood sugar spikes even higher. If you want something sweet in the morning, grab a few slices of apple or a handful of berries. They'll keep your blood sugar steady, help your blood flow, and actually support your hormones instead of sabotaging them. Remember, convenience doesn't always mean healthy. Every bite either gives you energy or takes it away, and the choice is yours. Number 3, bananas. For years, bananas have been hailed as the ultimate health snack. Easy to carry, gentle on the stomach, packed with potassium, they seem perfect. But for men over 60, especially noticing low energy or a dip in drive, bananas can actually work against you. Ripe bananas are full of simple sugars which hit your blood fast and cause insulin to spike. Every time that happens, testosterone takes a little hit. One banana here, one banana there. Over time, those tiny dips add up. You might notice lower energy, creeping weight gain, and mornings that feel duller than they used to. There's another twist. Bananas can raise serotonin, which sounds great until it leaves you feeling calm, but kind of flat. Less spark, less excitement, and yes, sometimes less desire. I've had several patients tell me they felt sluggish or disconnected after eating a banana-heavy breakfast. When we swap bananas for protein and low-sugar fruits like kiwi or berries, their energy and mood bounced back almost immediately. So don't get me wrong, a banana now and then isn't going to ruin you, but eating one every morning, day after day, can quietly sap your drive and leave you feeling less sharp than you deserve. Your body changes over time. What worked at 25 might not work at 65. The foods you choose need to match where you are now, not where you used to be. Number 4, dried fruits. Let's talk about dried fruit for a minute. Those little snacks most guys think are harmless. A handful of raisins here, a couple of dates at night, maybe a few apricots after lunch. Sounds innocent, right? But for men over 60, these bite-sized treats can quietly work against your testosterone in circulation faster than almost any dessert. Here's why. When fruit is dried, the water is gone, but all the sugar stays. What looks like a tiny handful is actually a sugar-dense bomb. A single cup of raisins has more sugar than a can of soda, and without the fizz, your body doesn't get any warning. And it gets trickier. Most dried fruits have almost no fiber left to slow that sugar down, so when it hits your bloodstream, insulin spikes, nitric oxide drops, and your testosterone takes a hit. On top of that, many commercially packaged dried fruits are coated with oils and preserved with sulfites to keep them looking nice. Those additives can interfere with zinc absorption, and zinc is one of the most important minerals for testosterone, sperm health, and male vitality. I remember one patient, David, 69, he swore by his nightly snack of dates and almonds, thinking it was healthy. Yet every morning he felt heavy, groggy, and drained. Once we swapped his dried fruit for a handful of walnuts and some fresh berries, his energy and alertness bounced back within 2 weeks, and his sleep improved too. Dried fruit isn't evil. It's just that at 65, your metabolism doesn't handle sugar like it did at 35. Every bite counts more now. Think of your body like a finely tuned engine. Feed it clean, quality fuel, and it runs smoothly. Load it with sugar, and the gears get clogged. The choice is yours. Now that we've ditched the sugar traps, it's time to focus on the fruits that actually give your body a boost. The right ones can wake up your circulation, support your hormones, and slowly bring back the energy and drive you might have thought was gone. Let's start with one of my favorites, pomegranate. If I could put just one fruit on every man's plate after 60, it would be pomegranate. Bright, tangy, bursting with ruby red seeds, it's not just beautiful, it's a natural powerhouse for your circulation and testosterone. The magic comes from its antioxidants, especially punicalagins. They help clean out your blood vessels, reduce stress on the arteries, and let blood flow freely again. And that flow, that's what keeps your energy up and helps restore strong, reliable erections. Pomegranate also boosts nitric oxide, the molecule that tells your blood vessels to relax. Studies show that men who drink pure pomegranate juice daily notice improvements in circulation and even a rise in testosterone in just a few weeks. But the benefits aren't just physical. Many men tell me they feel a lift in confidence, energy, and mood once pomegranate becomes a daily habit. They move lighter, stand taller, and feel more alive overall. Take George, 71. He came to me convinced his desire was gone. We started simple: half a cup of pomegranate seeds with breakfast, a short evening walk, and cutting out sugary drinks. In just 30 days, he noticed firmer mornings, more energy, and most importantly, a sense that his body was awake again. For best results, go for 100% pure pomegranate juice with no added sugar, or better yet, eat the seeds themselves. Toss them in yogurt, oatmeal, or just enjoy them fresh. Your heart, hormones, and confidence will all benefit. Remember, healthy blood flow is the foundation of vitality. Once your circulation is strong, everything else in your life, energy, drive, mood, starts to move with it. Number 2, kiwi. You've probably seen it in the grocery store, that little fuzzy green fruit most people skip for something flashier. But here's the truth. Kiwi is one of the most underrated fruits for men's health. It's loaded with vitamin C, actually more than most oranges. And that's a big deal. Vitamin C protects the Leydig cells in your testes, the very cells that make testosterone. When those cells stay strong, your body can keep producing the hormones that make you feel like yourself. But kiwi's benefits go even further. It contains an enzyme called actinidin, which helps your body digest and absorb nutrients better, and that's important because as men age, digestion slows down. Even if you're eating healthy, your body might not be absorbing enough zinc, magnesium, or B vitamins, the nutrients your testosterone depends on. Kiwi helps bridge that gap naturally. And here's something a lot of people overlook. Kiwi helps calm stress. High stress means high cortisol, and when cortisol stays up, testosterone goes down. But studies show that eating kiwi regularly can actually help lower cortisol levels, improving both sleep and mood. One study in Japan found that men who ate 2 kiwis a day slept better, felt calmer, and woke up more refreshed. That's not a coincidence. That's your nervous system finally getting a breather. I often tell my patients, if you can handle it, eat the kiwi with the skin. Just rinse it first. The skin is packed with fiber and antioxidants. If the texture's not for you, that's fine. The fruit inside still does wonders. Try having 2 kiwis in the evening with your dinner. It's a small change, but you might notice deeper sleep, better recovery, and a stronger start to your mornings. Think about it this way. When you quiet stress, you clear the path for testosterone to rise naturally. Kiwi helps your body find that calm again, and that's when your strength and drive start to come back.
Number 3, watermelon. Let me share something that surprises a lot of men. One of the best foods for your circulation and performance isn't some exotic herb or expensive supplement. It's something simple. Watermelon. Yeah, the same fruit you probably enjoyed on summer days without realizing what it was doing for your body. See, watermelon isn't just refreshing, it's quietly powerful. It supports blood flow in a way that feels natural, steady, and safe. No forcing, no side effects, just your body working the way it's meant to. The secret is inside its flesh, a compound called L-citrulline. Your body turns that into L-arginine, and from there, it creates nitric oxide, the molecule that opens up your blood vessels and helps blood move freely. That's the same process your body used to rely on easily when you were younger. Watermelon helps bring that back. I've had men in their late 60s and 70s tell me how much of a difference they felt after just a few weeks of adding it in. Stronger morning energy, better stamina, and that quiet confidence they thought was gone. And here's a little insider tip. Don't toss the white part right under the green rind. That part has the highest amount of L-citrulline. Blend it together with the red, maybe add a bit of lemon or a slice of ginger, and you've got a natural circulation booster right there in your kitchen. What I love most about watermelon is that it helps your whole system, not just performance. It supports your heart, keeps your blood pressure balanced, and helps you feel lighter, cleaner, and more alive. So when you reach for watermelon, think of it more than just a fruit. It's your body's gentle reminder that strength doesn't have to be forced. Sometimes it just needs the right kind of support to flow again. Number 4, blueberries. All right, let's finish strong with a small fruit that packs a serious punch. Blueberries. You've probably walked past them 100 times at the store without thinking twice. But for men over 60, these little guys can make a real difference. Blueberries are like tiny repair crews for your body. They're rich in something called anthocyanins, natural antioxidants that go in and clean up the wear and tear that happens over time. That same silent stress that dulls your nerves, weakens your blood flow, and slowly chips away at testosterone, blueberries help calm all of that down. Studies show that blueberries can boost circulation, hormone balance, and energy by over 40% in just a few weeks, making them one of the most powerful fruits for men over 60. I've had patients who started adding a handful of fresh blueberries to breakfast every day. Within just a few weeks, they noticed they were thinking clearer, feeling more awake, and staying energized longer. It's subtle at first, but one day you realize you just feel sharper again. And the best part? You don't need a blender or fancy recipe. Half a cup is plenty. Sprinkle them over yogurt, add them to oatmeal, or just eat them straight. However you like them, they'll still do their job. Blueberries also help keep your blood sugar steady, which is huge because when your sugar spikes and crashes, your testosterone goes down with it. These little berries help smooth that roller coaster so your energy, focus, and mood stay balanced all day. And unlike a lot of fruits, blueberries are naturally low in sugar and high in fiber. That means no crashes, no sluggishness, just steady, lasting energy that supports you everywhere it matters, including in the bedroom. So now you know which fruits are holding you back. Grapes, canned fruit, bananas, and dried fruit. And which ones actually give you a boost. Pomegranate, kiwi, watermelon, and blueberries. But here's the thing. This isn't about being perfect. It's about the little choices you make every day. Every bite you take sends a message to your body, I'm still strong. I'm still in charge of my energy and my health. Start simple. In the morning, toss a few blueberries into your yogurt or oatmeal. Late morning, grab a kiwi or a handful of pomegranate seeds. At lunch, enjoy some fresh watermelon or blend it into a smoothie. And in the evening, finish with a few berries to keep your blood flow strong. You'll start to feel the difference, not in months, but in weeks. More energy, sharper focus, better mornings, steadier mood. It's not a miracle, it's just your body finally working with you again. Now we want to hear from you. Which of the 4 fruits you've been avoiding, grapes, canned fruit, bananas, or dried fruit, do you think has been silently holding back your energy? Or which of the 4 powerhouse fruits, pomegranate, kiwi, watermelon, or blueberries, are you excited to add to your daily routine? Be honest. How easy has it been for you to make these swaps so far? And what's been your biggest challenge in sticking with them? Share your experiences in the comments below. I read every single one, and your story might inspire another man to take that next step towards more energy, better circulation, and restored confidence. Thanks for watching. Your body will thank you for every smart choice you make.